Retired U.S. Air Force Major General Marcelette Harris was laid to rest this week. She received full military funeral honors at a ceremony in Arlington National Cemetery. She passed away back in September, surrounded by loved ones. Harris paved the way for women, and especially women of color, in the military. She served from 1965 to 1997 and was the first African-American female general in the Air Force and the first woman to become Major General.
Nevada's affordable housing availability is reaching critical levels, according to a few experts.
Yeah, state lawmakers are considering bills to provide more opportunities for lower-income Nevadans to be able to afford a place to live. This comes as one major method of assistance actually has a pretty long wait list.
And Politics Now co-host Patrick Walker explains how housing choice vouchers work and how great the need is here in the Valley.
As the Las Vegas Valley's economy booms, it creates a pinch in an area you may not immediately think of: housing. Economists and housing officials say there's no two ways about it. There is a shortage of affordable housing and programs to help people afford reasonable lodging.
That's a backlog of several years.
Chad Williams is the executive director of the Southern Nevada Regional Housing Authority. He says his agency helps 54,000 people here in Clark County, and the majority of those, about 30,000, receive housing choice vouchers, sometimes known as Section 8. The rest are in public housing run by the Housing Authority. He says that is a long way, however, from fully addressing the need.
Currently, we have a waiting list of 47,000 individuals/families either waiting for public housing or housing choice voucher.
According to statistics from the National Low Income Housing Coalition, a minimum wage earner would have to work 72 hours a week to be able to afford renting a one-bedroom rental home at fair market value. Programs like Housing Choice Vouchers use federal grant dollars to pay for a portion of someone's rent. UNLV public policy professor Karen Danielson says vouchers and subsidies have become a more preferred method of providing affordable housing than government-owned housing projects.
If you concentrate poverty, that you reduce people's opportunities. So the idea is to give them the choice to live where they want to live within the means of the subsidy that they're using.
It's not mandatory for a landlord to accept Housing Choice Vouchers, so not every rental property is available to those who have that assistance. Danielson says that, paired with developers being less likely to build affordable housing units as part of their developments, compounds the shortage during times when housing prices and rent go up.
People who are not making a lot of money, they're kind of stuck down there, and there's not enough housing at that level being built because it's really hard for developers to make that pencil out, as they call it, where they can actually make a profit on it.
It's a complicated problem with no easy solution. Patrick Walker, 8 News Now.
Northern Nevada Senator Julie Ratty is floating an amendment to her affordable housing bill that would then allow cities and counties to impose rent controls or require a certain amount of affordable homes to be included in housing developments. That bill is still in the early stages of working its way through the legislative process.